Before you watch the video, subscribe it, click on the bell icon for more notifications. Hi everybody, welcome to AGAA-MATH. This is Rakesh. Today we are going to learn about types of polynomials. So polynomials are types of polynomials are based on two different things. One is based on the terms, based on number of terms, and another is based on degree. So about the degree, already in the previous video we have discussed. The children, those who did not watch it, please watch so that you will be very clear in the types of polynomials. Right, first of all I would like to take about based on number of terms. So here I just take based on number of terms. Based on number of terms. So the first type of a polynomial is monomial. Mono means what? Single. Okay, mono means single. That means, I think you may understand now, mono means single, means only single term. It means one term, only one term. See, for example, 3x, this is a one term, or 4x square y, this is a one term, and 3x cube y square z, or 6a b c d. So these all are the single terms. Means when the expression or the polynomial, not expression, an expression like a polynomial having a single term. A polynomial having only one term or a single term is said to be a monomial. Polynomial having only one term, even you can note down, polynomial having only one term or single term is said to be monomial. So you can remember, mono means which is a single. That's what having a single term are said to be the monomial. Okay, now the next is binomial. Binomial. So here bi means what? Two. Bi means two. So when a polynomial having two terms, like 6x plus 4y, okay, 3a square b plus 6, or 7a square minus 3b square. So if you observe all here having two terms, when we have the two terms like this, such a polynomials are said to be binomial. Okay, binomial. So mono means single, bino means two terms, and next is trinomial. Trinomial. What is a tri? Tri means we know, which is like three. Tri, tri means three. Means a polynomial having three terms. 3x plus 4y minus 6z. Here this polynomial is having three terms, right? And next 6x plus 4y minus 3z square, or 6ab plus 2bc minus half ac. So these are what, if you observe, every polynomial having with the three terms in this. So the polynomial having with the three terms are said to be trinomial. Clear? So based on the number of terms, like if a polynomial consists only one term, it is called monomial. If the polynomial having two terms, it is said to be binomial. If a polynomial consists of three terms, okay, it is said to be trinomial. Then what? Yes, then if a polynomial having more than three terms, what does it call? Let us see now. So if a polynomial having more than three terms, then it is said to be what? Anybody can guess? Very simple. It is multinomial. Multi means what? Many. So multinomial means having more than three terms. Remember, having more than 3 terms. Having more than 3 terms. Polynomial having more than 3 terms is said to be multinomial, but mainly we focus on monomial, binomial and trinomial most probably. So remember that these are the different types of polynomials based on number of terms. Okay children, now here we see types of polynomials based on degrees. Okay, so now let us see how the polynomials are said to be based on degrees. Here we are going to learn about the types of polynomials based on degrees. Based on degrees. Children, once again I would like to remind you that if you don't know about the degree of a polynomial or a degree of a monomial, please keep watching my channel. In the previous video even we have discussed about the degrees of a polynomial. So if you go through that, then it will be easy to you to understand about this based on degrees, how the polynomials are said. Okay, so when the degree is 1, okay, if the degree of a polynomial degree of a polynomial is 1 in the sense that is 1, number 1. If the degree of a polynomial is 1, then it is said to be linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. Remember this. If the degree of a polynomial is 1, that type of a polynomial is said to be linear polynomial. Okay, so here I would like to give some examples, like 3x is said to be a linear polynomial whose degree is 1, or 6x minus half b, here this is also said to be a linear polynomial. Okay, 4x minus 6y plus 3z, so this is also a linear polynomial whose degree is 1. So whatever the degree of a polynomial is 1, then such are said to be linear polynomial. Remember that. Okay, then if the degree of a polynomial is like degree of a polynomial is 2. If the degree of a polynomial is 2, then what such polynomial is called? Okay, if the degree of a polynomial is 2, then it is said to be quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Okay, so this is what 6a square whose degree is 2, so it is said to be a quadratic polynomial, or a square plus 2ab plus b square whose degree is 2, so this is also said to be a quadratic polynomial, right? 6x square minus 3y, so here also the degree is 2. So these all are just examples of having degree 2. Okay, such all polynomials are said to be quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Minus 8. So these are said to be the quadratic polynomials, right? Then if the degree is 3, what polynomial it is called? Right, let us see now if the degree is 3, what polynomial it is called. So let me see here that if degree of a polynomial, if the degree of a polynomial is 3, then it is said to be cubic polynomial. Remember, cubic polynomial. If the degree of a polynomial is 3, then it is said to be a cubic polynomial, whose degree here, if we would like to write like 4x cube or half a cube minus 1 by 3ab square plus 6. So all these are said to be what? If you look at this, degree is 3, and if you look at this polynomial, this is also degree is 3. So whenever the degree of a polynomial is 3, such a polynomial is said to be cubic polynomial. And if you see and more about this degree, if the degree of a polynomial is 4, it is biquadratic polynomial. But in the school level, up to the in the 10th up to the 10th standard, mostly we use these three types of a polynomials. One is a linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and cubic polynomial. So these are the different types of a polynomials based on degrees, right? So if you may just go through these all, you feel very easier to understand in polynomials. So these are the types of a polynomials based on the terms and based on degrees. I hope you all enjoyed and understood well. Thank you for listening. Bye bye. For any more queries, just give us a mail at askagaamath@gmail.com. Thank you.